Hello, welcome to Football Manager 2015. Today will be another experiment, but this time it will be with Karim Benzema at Arsenal. I saved it as that so you can kind of see it now. But yeah, I have transferred Karim Benzema over to Arsenal using the in-game editor because I'm doing it any other way. It takes ages. It doesn't take ages, it takes about 5 minutes, but still, this takes a second. So yeah, Benzema's at Arsenal. He'll be joining, obviously, the likes of Ramsey, Sanchez, Wilshere, Giroud. It'll be interesting to see who plays up front, since they have multiple players. Walcott won't play up front, but see which of these four plays up front. And actually, to see if Arsenal can finish somewhere that isn't fourth, even though they did finish second last year. But I gave up on the Premier League pretty quickly. Being a Sunderland supporter, you don't really get much joy. So yeah, we'll be doing the same as we did for the last experiment. We'll be skipping forward a year, seeing how he does, skipping forward a year, seeing how he does, skipping forward a year, see how he does. And hopefully he'll stay at Arsenal longer than Pedro stayed at United. So yeah, I'll see you in a year's time. And here we are, a year on, and we'll have a look how the Premier League has gone. Okay, the job's insecure, but United won on goal difference over Chelsea. Arsenal came third, City fourth, and relegated was Stoke, Aston Villa and West Brom. Nobody really cares about that. We'll check how Benzema's done. I'm going to trust that he's still there, because I'd be worried if he wasn't. He's at Arsenal, he's worth 30 million. So he played 31 games and got 13 goals and 3 assists. Average rating of 7.06. Arsenal, we'll look at their schedule. There we go. So first we'll check the Community Shield. They lost the Community Shield 3-0. Benzema came on as a sub in that game. The FA Cup, they lost in the semi-finals to City 3-2. Benzema came on as a sub. I think Benzema might have been used as a sub for some reason. Cup to 1 Cup. Lost in the final to Liverpool. Benzema coming on as a sub. Was that a sub? Yeah. The Champions League. They didn't even make it out of the group stage. That is pitiful. They lost to Roma, Barca. They won Barca and lost to State. That is pitiful. They didn't make it out of the group stage. I need to go back here. I've gone too far. Last season, group stage, they were Group A. They still managed to finish third, but that's ridiculous. They played awful. Who actually won it last year? Bayern Munich won it. That says it there, doesn't it? So we'll just jump back a little bit to Arsenal, and we'll clear that off. They're in the Europa League. They lost in their second knockout round to Bordeaux. That's kind of shit. They didn't really do much. There's not really exciting in their team, well, in their results. Okay, so we got. I want to see. It made more caps to France. Yeah. Oh no, he only played 2 games as a sub. He scored a penalty. 3 assists. Decent average rating, like, it's not 13 goals ain't bad, it's not incredible to say Higuain with top score with 30. So yeah, I'm going to skip forward another year, and we'll see how Benzema does then. Hello and welcome back. I've skipped forward 1 more season. Arsenal sandwich, so sidetrack. Look at the Premier League table first. Arsenal finished 2nd this year. That's an improvement from last year. Since last year they did finish 3rd. Yeah, so United winning it again. Arsenal 2nd, Chelsea 3rd, Liverpool 4th. West Ham are 5th. Sunderland got relegated. Oh god. Challenge at sick. Spurs have dropped to 14th. Different. But we'll have a look at Benzema. He's not in the top scorers, so we'll see how he's done and if he's still at Arsenal. I assume he is. Yep. 20 years old, worth 30.5, still at Arsenal. He made 23 appearances, got 14 goals, at 1 player of the match, which is more than last year. Got no assists though. Played all his league games with starts. I'm assuming he probably got injured. Yes, for 3 months. Which is a pretty big injury. That'll be why he missed some games on my back then. But all in all, 14 goals in 23 games is not bad at all. He got 15 goals altogether. He got 1 in continental. He only played 4 continental games, which is a little bit concerning. And he might have just missed out. I'm hoping he just missed out on games. Alright, so I'll have a look. So they won't make me a shield with it. No. We'll check up One Cup. They lost in the final to yes. They lost in the final to Sunderland, who ended up getting relegated. I signed in for my Sunderland save actually. Good play. So Sunderland are in Europe, but are in Championship. Anyway, FA Cup, lost in the 5th round to Middlesbrough after beating Sunderland. A bit disappointing. Champions League. Oh, they got knocked out in the quarter-final. That's unfortunate, actually. Nearly identical games. They got knocked out against Atletico. They had a difficult group, but did really well. Beating Bayern twice. I guess they've top by top because they got Leon. Kind of not very interesting. They've not really done anything. Benzema's done alright, but they've not really done big. So I suppose I'll skip forward another year and we'll see if anything else changes. Hello and welcome back. We are currently in 2017 and we will check how the Premier League's gone and how Arsenal have done with Benzema. Chelsea have won the league and Arsenal finished 3rd. United 4th after winning it 2 years in a row. Mandzukic and Perez being top scorers, joint. I guess Mandzukic got in Costa and Aguero behind. So Benzema hasn't got top goal scorer again. Or yet, should I say. Is he left? Actually, no, he's there. Just couldn't find him. He stayed longer than Pedro did. He's worth 26.5 million. And he played 30 games and scored 12 goals, 4 assists in 1 player match. He's had over 7s in every season, but this one's a little bit disappointing. That's his least amount of goals, but his most amount of assists. 12 goals all in all. Didn't score in continental games, which means they probably didn't do very well themselves. But we'll have a look at their fixtures. There you go. They got knocked out in quarter-final of the Champions League, because I left it on. That's the first one you'll see. The FA Cup, lost in the final 5-1 to Chelsea. Sanchez got his first goal, you thought, maybe. Lost in the quarterfinals of the Capital One Cup to Chelsea. Europa League they weren't in. Community they weren't in. Premier League they're just average really. I do want to check something else though. Sorry, I've been a Sunderland fan, I like to see how they do. Yeah, they got knocked out. They got knocked out in qualifying against these. Oh well. So Benzema's not really done much. He's scored a few goals. And I suppose I'm just going to keep going till he leaves, I suppose. He's been there 3 years. Let's have a look at his information. No plans future. I think he wants to stay, to be honest, a minute. So yeah, I'll skip forward another year and we'll see how he's done. Hello, welcome back to the 4th year with Karim Benzema at Arsenal. First we'll just have a quick look at the league to see how they've done. They finished 5th. Perez moved and became John Rhodes, top goal scorer. Interesting. Pardon me. As you see, Benzema not getting to it anymore. Arsenal finished in 5th. Benzema is currently injured. Out for 3 to 5 weeks. He could have been out for a lot longer than that, like before. So he was 20.5 million, he's 30. He played 26 games, which is 4 less than last year. Scored 12 goals, 1 assist, 1 player match, and 7.07 average rating. Let's just check how long that injury actually was. 6 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 4 weeks. Jeez, he's picked up a lot of injuries this season. That's unfortunate for him. It's probably taken quite a toll on him. Because I imagine it's, yeah. I don't know if his physicals were that good to start with, but his physicals have really dropped off. Like, he's actually not as quick as he used to be. So we'll just have a look at Arsenal's fixtures, see if they actually won anything. Because I don't think they've actually won a trophy since... there we go. So we'll check FA Cup. They lost in the 6th round replay to United 5-2. Community Shield, they were obviously winning Capital One Cup. Lost in the final to Spurs. They keep losing it final. Europa League they weren't in, so Champions League. They lost in the first knockout round to Bayern. In their group they had Victoria Plzen, Dynamo Kiev and Atletico. And Bayern kind of did them over. And that's really it. They've not really done much of interest. And Benzema's still there. I kind of need him to... I don't need him to leave, but a good goalkeeper. Matthew Ryan. Instead of Southampton. Sorry. I'll just have a look at the team, actually. I'll just pretend Matthew Ryan's supposed to be in goal. And then Chambers, Vezo. Don't know who you are. I've gone backwards. I went forwards to the backwards. Mark yeah. Shaqiri, Ramsey, Sinclair, and Sanchez Chamberlain. So Benzema's been a bit, well, average. Really? Not really shone as such. Kinda wish he'd pick up a little bit, you know. I know that's like, it's a good record, don't get me wrong. But if you're scoring like, maybe like 18 goals a season, even better. So I'll skip forward another year. After this is 5 years in, so this will be the last year we'll be doing, and I will see you when we get there. Hello, and welcome to what will be Benzema's final season, or the final recorded season, at Arsenal. I forgot what team we were at then. Arsenal finished 7th. But they may have just won the Europa League. Like top goal scorer, Jivinko. Yep, so basically, these and shit again. Arsenal is Benzema. Yep, Benzema's still playing up front for him. At the age of 31. He got 13 goals. He's been consistent. Like, really consistent. Like, when his achievements, biography. There you go. And you can join current club Arsenal. He's played 139 games and scored 64 goals. Yeah, my friend did playing goal. Hector Bella in a right back. Too many Aarons. Yeah, I think he's actually that good. Yeah, he's decent. So yeah, we'll look at their schedule and see how their matches went. So I'll just take FA Cup. Knocked out in front of Cardiff, Capital One Cup. Knocked out the 3rd round to bloody hell, Blackpool. Europa League. They did win the Europa League. That's their first trophy. While Benzema's been with them. Decent trophy to win in the last recorded season. No else. There's no else really. So I suppose if Benzema performed like that in real life, if he did make a transfer to Arsenal, it wouldn't actually be a bad signing. Yeah, his physicals are dropping off even more. But he is 31. I think he's played for 29, so I'm going to guess he's probably been injured again. Either that, they found a new striker. He got flu. And twisted ankle. That's from earlier, but about 3 months. That's from last season. Don't know, it might be. I think that's from this season. But yeah, that's the end of Benzema at Arsenal. So, consistency, basically. Ridiculously consistent. If I were an Arsenal fan, I'd hope he'd do better than this if they did sign in real life, but you never know. Football Manager's not 100% accurate. Not at all, actually. I mean, Spurs just finished 14th, didn't they? Looks like press wrong button. And they finished 3rd. 14th to 3rd. Realistic. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.